Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I had to figure out a video suggestion for today, and I have to film a lot of videos for the rest of this week because I am quite busy this week. But Monday's video is going to be not a reaction video, but instead an analysis and a tier list of the current Billboard Hot 100. It dropped today, and it will update, I'm thinking, tomorrow. So basically, it's out now. I'm going to go over all the songs, kind of say whether I like them or not, and then place them into a tier list, either S tier or belongs in the trash. It's an interesting one, and there's a common theme in the Hot 100 this week. I'm going to show you it right now. It hasn't actually updated on the Billboard website, so I found it on Twitter. But yeah, here is the top 10. So at 10, we have Too Sweet by Hozier. At number 9, we have Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. At number 8, we have Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone. At 7, we have Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. At 6, we have Lose Control by Teddy Swims. At 5, we have Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. 4, A Bar Song, Tipsy by Shabuzi. 3, $1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond. 2, Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. And number 1, I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. So yeah, as you can pretty much tell, there is a common theme of this week's top 10. There's a lot of rap tracks. There is currently a rap surge, not just even this year or this top 10 in general. Within the past couple of years, there's been a huge rap surge in the top 10. And yeah, that's clearly evident, obviously, with all the disses, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Future being part of that, and a bunch of different popular artists that are just currently crushing the game. Like Gunna had a lot of time in the top 10, and I can't even think of them off the top of my head, but yeah. Rap is just a very, very prominent genre in the top 10. Also, a very, very prominent genre is country. Post Malone and Morgan Wallen's song is kind of an infusion of, so yeah, there's quite an infusion of country tracks as well. Post Malone and Morgan Wallen is kind of an infusion of country and rap. We have Shabuzi, which is an influence of kind of country, but it's more on the poppier side. Not really. Teddy Swims is kind of also a country pop infused track. But yeah, country and rap are the two main genres that are popular on the Hot 100, and other than that, it's just kind of all the same. And I'd like for there to be a lot more variety. I find it's just all the same, and don't really reflect the best songs. And like, let's say 10 years ago, the Hot 100 would be kind of similar throughout the entire year, but we have a lot of different number one songs, and it's just, I don't know, it's always changing, and I feel like if we're always having a different number one songs, it's not really as important because it just kind of falls down over time. I don't know if that's the opinion of everyone, but I think it's way different than that of 10 years ago. So now that we know all the 10 songs that are on the Hot 100, I am going to go over them and place them into a tier list, whether that be S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, or belongs in the trash. I would never listen to it, like hate it, want to skip it. Basically all the negative things that you could put on a track in here. So we're going to put these 10 songs into a tier list and basically explain why I think that, which songs are strong, which songs aren't. And yeah, I'm hoping you guys will enjoy this kind of content because I can do this for other types of songs as well, like an album tier list, or like other year Billboard top 10 charts, like a year end type of thing, and kind of go over what I think. But I'd like to try this as a trial run, see how people like it, and I will do it if more people like it. So yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so let's start with number 10 and go down to number 1. So number 10 is Too Sweet by Hozier. And this one, I mean, while not, like, it's not the worst song in the world, it's not original. I feel like I've heard it before. It's a little annoying. It's a little annoying, but it's not terrible. Like, it's It's a lot different than all the other songs on this list. It has the more kind of song, like probably the most songwriting feeling to it, because that's kind of what Hozier kind of does. His kind of music is kind of just singer-songwriter type, like that kind of style. And while not terrible, like it doesn't belong in the trash by any means. It's not a B tier song, certainly not an S or an A tier song. I'm going to say Too Sweet is in the C tier. I think that's a good placement for it. It isn't incredible, but it's not the worst song in the world. I think it's not even, I shouldn't say the word is pleasant, because I don't really enjoy it, but if it came on the radio or something, I don't know if I would necessarily skip it. But I just wasn't choose to listen to it on my own time. You know what I'm saying? And the opposite of that, we have Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. This one, I mean, this one's a very, very fun song. Sabrina Carpenter. Okay, what is happening here? Why is this? Hold on, let me refresh my page here. But yeah, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter is a different direction for Sabrina entirely, and she does it like fantastically. This is like pretty much the only main pop song on the top 10 this week. But I mean, it's a quality pop song. I know we've had plenty of disco pop kind of elements in previous years, like The Weeknd and Dua Lipa, but this one is just a breath of... oh my god, I can't even say that. This one is a breath of fresh air if you're a pop fan listening to the radio, because everything else is so pop or rap or country heavy that this is just a fun pop track, and I can appreciate that. This is a very, very solid track and super catchy. I love it to death, and while not reinventing the wheel of any kind of sort, I mean... she does a really good job. She does a really good job. Different direction for Sabrina Carpenter, and damn. I don't know. Is this S tier or is this A tier? I think it's S tier for the top 10, but in general, it's not an S tier song. So what should I judge that as? Should I judge it as S tier on this Billboard, or A tier just as a song in general? I mean... nah, I'll go S tier. S tier for the song, or the current top 10 in general. It's a good song. A really good song. Moving on to Fortnite by Taylor Swift and Post Malone. I mean, I think it's similar to Too Sweet, where it doesn't really go anywhere. And I mean, for this to be like the main lead kind of track, it doesn't really... I mean, I don't know. That Taylor Swift album as a whole is just kind of bland and kind of something she's done before. I don't see the appeal to it. But this song, again, it's not terrible, and I think I would prefer listening to it over Too Sweet. I don't even know if it's B tier. It doesn't belong in the trash. It's either C or B, but it's just okay. It's just okay. It's not doing anything special for me. For this, there are some solid tracks. I think this is a C tier. I think this is a C tier track. It's just fair. And Posty doesn't really bring much to the song. Compared to this song, this is a way better song for his standards. But it's okay. Moving on to track number 7 of the week, we have Like That by Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. This one, it's a very, very hype rap track. It's probably one of the best rap tracks, other than Kendrick Lamar's own song, Not Like Us, on the top 10. I mean, say what you want about rap music in general, but you can't deny that the top 10 does have some hard-hitting rap tracks like this. And this is kind of the song that kind of started the feud between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And I'm excited to see where that kind of, how that progresses and what I mean, Kendrick Lamar has probably made the better songs of the feud, but yeah, this was kind of like the beginning when Kendrick kind of laid his opinions. But yeah, it's a very, very fun. The production is stellar. Metro Boomin knows how to produce a good song. And, I mean, yeah, this is also, I think, an S tier song. An S tier song for the current top 10. And we have 2 in the C tier, 2 in the S tier. Not too bad, but it's a really, really fun song. Number 6, we have Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Now, while it's a little bit kind of overplayed, I feel like I've heard it everywhere on the radio, especially in Canada. They're obsessed with like the country songs that are big, and this is an easy one to kind of play on the radio. It's pop friendly, it's country friendly. It has a lot of different elements in this that make it accessible, and his vocals sound good. I don't really hate any element of the song, other than it's kind of just overplayed in certain aspects. And I don't think it's an A tier song. It's not a C tier song because I would definitely rather listen to that song over Too Sweet or Fortnite. I think it's the perfect B tier song. It's quite good. I enjoy his vocals. I enjoy the country pop aspect of it. And it's something that it's a lot different than other country pop songs. It leans more to the pop side, but it's not like generic country pop music. It brings an extra kind of different flair to country pop, that genre as a whole. So I'm going to put Lose Control as a B tier song. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy it, and I mean, while it's overplayed, I think I like it. I don't know what else to say. Let me know all your opinions and your favorite songs from this current Hot 100, because I don't know if I'm in the majority with these types of tracks. I know a lot of people love the Too Sweet track, Fortnite, Lose Control. So let me know what you think, but I'm hoping most of you are agreeing with me on this. But Beautiful Things by Benson Boone. You know, is this even B tier? I'm trying to sing the song to myself because I really don't remember how it sounds like. I don't know. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna put it C tier. And I'm going to arrange it in a way of like what I would rather listen to. So I'm going to go Fortnite is the most listenable C tier song on this list. Followed by, that's just my cat trying to come into my door if you hear that. Fortnite followed by Beautiful Things, then Too Sweet. I think that's the order in the song that I would rather listen to. I think it's better than Too Sweet, but it's just... It sounds like a TikToker's music. It sounds like it was designed for TikTok. All of Benson Boone's songs sound the exact same. I mean, it's not bringing anything special. It's just, I don't know. Like, his voice is solid. It's like, I have heard it stuck in my head multiple times before, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. And it's just it feels very designed for TikTok, and I don't necessarily like that. Moving on to number 4, another kind of country type of song, but it kind of infuses rap and pop. Shaboozey is like, he was featured on Beyonce's record, and he sounded absolutely incredible on that record. And this one, it's a very, very different country song because it sounds like a country song, but it definitely does have its rap elements, and especially for a black country singer, I mean, like, that is super duper impressive because it's something that is not quite as common, especially in the kind of Billboard, kind of the modern kind of popular music in the United States. So, I do really, really enjoy the song. It's super catchy. It's, again, been on TikTok. TikTok is like a really huge catalyst for the popularity of most of these songs. I think, in my opinion, Beautiful Things is one of those songs is like, is it really that popular outside of TikTok? And I fully agree that it wouldn't. But I've definitely heard a bar song Tipsy by Shabuzi on TikTok before, and I found myself really, really enjoying it. It's a country song, but it's not like the country that you're used to hearing, like Morgan Wallen style country. It's totally a different feel. Again, it's a great infusion of country, rap, and pop, all that kind of thing. And I think he does it so well. It's not an S tier song, but I think that it's a very solid A tier song. I would totally listen to this song over any song under A tier. I feel like that's definitely is true. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I need to listen to more Shabuzi, because I feel like his songs and his songwriting is something that's going to make me open up my mind to country a little bit more, and I really need to get more familiar with that genre, because it's just an absolutely incredible genre that has a lot to be discovered, and I personally have not found a lot that I like, but there is a couple artists like Casey Musgraves. Love Casey Musgraves. Her new album is incredible. I like Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan's really good. But yeah, like if I discovered more country, that would be absolutely incredible. So Shabuzi might be an artist that I could react more to, because I feel like he sounded incredible on the Beyonce record, and this song is incredible as well. So, you know, I will have to definitely check out more of his songs. And moving on to number 3, this is a song that I was not quite familiar of before today when I checked the new Hot 100. And this one's $1 Million Baby by Tommy Richmond. I have no idea who Tommy Richmond is. I don't know where he came from. I'm guessing this is a TikTok popular song, but I have never heard it on TikTok before. And it's a fun kind of... It's a... Like, it is rap, but at the same time, it's not just rap like Kendrick or Future, anything like that. It's a different type of rap, and it kind of blends funk, a little bit of poppy elements. It has a very, very solid beat, and I've definitely I've definitely been finding it in the back of my head and singing it after hearing it. So it's a very, very catchy song. It's like, I love the production. The production is way different than a normal rap song. And I find it blending a lot of elements, so it's not super generic. I don't find it generic at all. And it might take me more listens for me to fully understand it, but I like this as a B tier song. I will actually put it over Lose Control. I just feel like this is more kind of, what's the name of this song again? $1 Million Baby. I forgot the name of it, but I feel like it's less generic than Lose Control. But both songs definitely fit perfectly into the B tier category. But you know, very, very pleasant song, and I suggest anyone that doesn't hear it or hasn't heard it ever, definitely listen to it, because I feel like it's a very, very solid top 10 song. Moving on to number 2 on the Hot 100 is Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. Can we just give a round of applause for this song? Like, this is an incredible song. It's rap, but it's like the sample that he uses. I don't know if it's a sample, but it's just the way that the beat, it's so bouncy. Makes you want to dance. He spits hella bars. You don't lose interest in the song at all. Like, it keeps you engaged. Has some very, very strong bars against Drake that are absolutely iconic. Yeah, I mean, what can you say other than this is one of the best rap songs probably of the year? And I'm going to put it as my favorite S tier song. So Not Like Us, Espresso, Then Like That. But yeah, I mean, this is an incredible rap song that has given us, like, this feud has given us so many incredible Kendrick songs, because Euphoria was on the top 10. I think it hit number 1 a couple weeks ago. That's an incredible song. It sounds like classic Kendrick. And it has, oh my, I can't speak. But that has an insane beat with insane lyrics. I mean, two insane Kendrick songs, plus Meet the Grahams is also another incredible one. Kendrick just keeps putting out incredible music based on this feud, and it's definitely my favorite song of the current top 10, followed by Espresso and Like That, but, you know, Kendrick is incredible. Like, let's just put it that way. And followed by, why does it keep doing that? I don't understand why it keeps doing that, but followed by the current #1 song on the Hot 100, which is I Had Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen. I kind of gave my thoughts on this on the weekly track roundup, and now this is a big song. I expected nothing less of this, and it'll probably be a staple of the Hot 100 for quite some time. Two kind of very popular artists in their respective genres coming together and making a very, very interesting song. It sounds a lot more of a Morgan Wallen song than a Post Malone song. It sounds like it should be the other way around, made by Morgan Wallen featuring Post Malone, but yeah, I do appreciate that Post Malone is expanding his kind of horizons. He's kind of gotten the indie, pop, Taylor Swift kind of sphere. He was on the country album with Beyonce and is now doing a country song with Morgan Wallen. He's done kind of stuff with The Weeknd. He's done stuff with disco artists. You know, I mean, he is a very, very diverse artist in the terms of how his music sounds. He's always never afraid to jump on a song that sounds different. And I appreciate that. It just sounds a lot like a Morgan Wallen song over a Post Malone song. And I don't think it's a bad Morgan Wallen song. It's just, it's just okay. It's catchy, but is it stellar? I don't think so. I don't think it's stellar. I feel like both of these tracks that feature Post Malone, I wish he was given more chance to shine on it, but that's just my overall opinion. I feel like he could have utilized more of the song, especially on this track, but their voices blend incredibly, and I think, is this an A-tier song? Would I rather listen to this song over $1 Million Baby? I don't think so, but over Lose Control, I think so. So I'm going to put this into the B tier. I Had Some Help. We have a wide variety of types of songs in their respective tiers. In their respective tiers is what I mean to say. Again, I've already said this is a very rap and country heavy top 10. But yeah, that rounds out your top 10 for the Billboard Hot 100. And here is the tier list of the current top 10. So no songs belong in the trash. I don't think any of these songs are absolutely terrible. If I were to listen to all of these songs from 1 to 10, I don't think I'll skip any of them. But some of them are obviously better than others. So in the C tier, we have Fortnite, followed by Beautiful Things and Too Sweet. And this is in order of best to worst in the respective tiers as well. In the B tier, we have $1 Million Baby, I Had Some Help, Lose Control. In the A tier alone, we have a bar song, Tipsy by Shabuzi. And then in the S tier, we have the incredible Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, followed by Espresso and Kendrick Lamar, Future and Metro Boomin's Like That. So, not a bad top 10, not a bad top 10. I went to search for the top 10 this week, and I found that it wasn't quite updated, so I checked Twitter. And it changed today. It was from today, right? Yeah, May 20th. So it changed only a couple hours ago, so I was like, why not do a video? Since Monday is a day where, I mean, I've already kind of reacted to all the songs, and I'm going to film my weekly roundup soon because I have a busy week this week, so I'm going to get that pre-published for Thursday. But yeah, let me know if you agree with where these songs are placed. What's your favorite song of the week? What's your least favorite song of the week? And if you want me to do more of these, also give me kind of, say, oh, do more of this in the comments. That would be totally appreciated. And yeah, make sure to subscribe and like if you really liked it. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.